to dye Easter eggs today, and we have a very special guest. This is Mr. Michael.
Hello.
So I know a lot of times we could buy the Easter egg kits in the stores, but since we are trying to stay at home and use stuff that we have at home, we are going to make it with a lot of the supplies that we should already have in our cabinets.
So first we got 6 eggs and we boiled them, and then we put them in the fridge for a couple hours to cool down.
And then to make these, we need a half cup of boiling water. So you'll get your boiling water, measure a half cup, dump it in. Then you're going to need a teaspoon of vinegar. You'll do the same thing, dump it right in, and then you'll pick a color of food coloring, put it in, grab a spoon, mix it all up. And you'll do the same thing for all of your colors. So we have 4 awesome colors today. We have blue, pink, green, and orange.
And then we have a white crayon in order to draw on our eggs beforehand so we can make cool designs.
So let's get started. We are going to drop our 4 eggs in. Mr. Michael is going to draw a design on one of his eggs so we could see what it looks like. And if you don't have a white crayon at home, you could use a light yellow, and that would work just as well. So you're just going to carefully drop them in. And remember that our food dye and our coloring dye, it can stain our clothes, so you might want to wear old clothes. You see that we're wearing old t-shirts, just so you don't get the food coloring all over yourself. So what did you draw on your egg, Mr. Michael?
A smiley face.
Awesome. So we dropped all of our eggs in, and we are going to let them sit for 5 minutes. So we will see you then. Okay, so it has been 5 minutes, and we are ready to take our eggs out. So let's see how they look. So here's the first one. It is purple, and it's a really pretty color. So now we want them to dry. So when we dry them, we could put them back in the egg carton. So I just took our egg carton and I cut it in half. So we have 6 eggs here now. I'm simply just going to place them in, and they could dry in here.
And if you want to get creative like we are, we're going to split one of the eggs half and half. We held it in the orange dye for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it over to the other side and put it in the green dye for another 2 minutes, and then we'll see how the finished product turns out.
So here is our pink egg. So the longer we let them sit in the dye, the brighter they get and the more colorful they are. So as you can tell, they are a very pretty color. Mr. Michael pulled out his green one. This is what it looks like. And he also did his orange one. So you could tell that they look awesome. So I started this one. I did put some crayon lines on it, so I made some polka dots with it. Might be a little hard to see with the camera, but you could see some dots on it. Those are my polka dots that I drew with the crayon. I put it in the blue for a little bit, and then I'm actually going to put it in the pink to see what happens. You can get super creative and try to put it in multiple colors, or do what Mr. Michael is doing and try to make it half and half.
So this is the finished product of our split egg. I did half orange, half green. If you leave it in longer, it'll obviously get darker, but this is the finished product for that one.
And for our polka dotted one, I put it in the blue and then I put it in the pink a little bit. It has some fun pink dots on it. It looks super pretty now, so it kind of is multicolored. So you could use a spoon to get the eggs out like we did, or you could use a slotted spoon to get it out, just to make it easier so you don't get any dye on yourself. And then the rest of the dye will drip right out of here. So here are our 6 eggs. They look super pretty, and we are just going to let them dry for a little bit, and then you could have an adult peel them off for you and you could eat them. So when we do this fun science experiment, we need to make sure that we are being safe and being super careful when we do this. So we obviously know that the food coloring can stain our clothes, so if you do want to have a parent put it in the glasses for you, you could do that. Also make sure that when you boil the water, you have a parent do that, and you have a parent put it into the cups, because we do not want to burn ourselves. So just make sure that an adult is nearby to help you with this. We had so much fun with you guys. This is a very fun experiment that you could do around Easter. I hope that you have so much fun. You could also eat these. You can give them as a present to somebody in your family. I hope that you love them. I hope you had so much fun. Have a very safe and a happy Easter.
Bye, happy Easter.
Thank you for coming to Miss G's Learning Center. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe down below so you could see when I post more videos like these. Also give this video a big thumbs up and remember to share it with anyone that could benefit from these videos. Remember that I post morning meetings every single day and I post fun experiments and activities on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So be sure to keep coming back to my channel to check that out. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.